This is episode 024 where I answer a couple questions from a home inspection. Welcome everyone to this episode of the Ask Jason Gelios show. I'm your host, Jason Gelios Realtor. I am sitting in a house just awaiting an inspection. They're outside inspecting the home, so I figured let's go ahead. With everything being so busy and whatnot, you may see me on the road more or out and about answering some of these questions. So I really appreciate it. And so I'm going to share with you a fun fact about the number 24, and then we'll get into it. So a fun fact about the number 24 is 24 is the number of carats, not the vegetable. 24 is the number of carats in 100% pure gold. Pretty cool. So with that said, let's go ahead and get into this episode. A lot of times when I meet with people, they will ask me, what is my house worth? So I'm going to answer this as to what you shouldn't go off of, okay? You don't want to go off of real estate websites like Zillow or Realtor or all those sites to get value for your home. They may be decent for looking at houses and whatnot, but you don't want to go off of those websites to determine how much your house is worth. I have seen some of those websites where they are completely left field when it comes to providing a value for your home. They are not appraisers. So the best way to find out what your house is worth or condo is to have an appraiser out. Which on that note, I can even tell you that if you have 2 appraisers out in the same day, or even 3, they will all come up with different numbers. So with that said, don't go off of real estate websites to get your value, not even a rough estimate, because chances are they're going to give you a bad idea of what your house is worth. When I do a formal market analysis, when I'm looking to sell a home, I look at similar comps in your area, houses that match yours. I look at the bedrooms, the baths, are they updated? Are there photos that I can look at? And of course that's on my MLS. So, but ultimately, don't go off of just generic, what is your home worth websites, because they're just not going to be 100% accurate. If you'd like to be able to kind of see what's going on in your area, on a side note, you can actually reach out to me and I can send you a link where you can download an app on your phone, iPhone or Android, wherever you're at, and you can look through the actual MLS results and to what's going on in your area or any area that you may be considering looking into. So hope you reach out to me for that, but that answers the question, what is your home worth? How much needs to be done to my house before I put it on the market? Very good question. There's a boatload of answers out there as to what you should do. Some people will say completely repaint the whole house and do all this stuff, but really, quite honestly, it depends on what market you're in. If you're in a market where people are fighting over houses, I'll be frank, don't do too much to it. Okay, just make sure that everything's safe and everything's good. So, and you disclose these things. But I'm going to share with you 10 minimum improvements to make before you put your house on the market. So, number 1, patch holes and cracks in the walls and ceilings. Picture frames get hung up, there's a little bit of holes, things like that, patch them up. Number 2, fix all broken appliances and HVAC systems. Make sure this stuff works. If your microwave over the oven doesn't work, get it fixed before you list it. Don't just say, oh, we'll buy you a new one. Don't do that, okay? Get it fixed, make sure everything works and is repaired. Repair leaky faucets. That's such a simple thing. If you have a faucet that is leaking, oftentimes I see this in older homes or even vacant homes, but repair leaky faucets. Number 4, replace worn or stained carpet. Stained carpet is a horrible impression to someone coming in. It's just, a lot of times people walk on carpet, right, or all the time, and when they see stains, it's just a major turnoff. Okay. Number 5, we're looking at repaint dark or messed up walls with neutral paint, but not white. Don't go completely white in a house because it's almost institutionalized type feeling, if that makes sense. So neutral paint, nice inviting neutral paint, especially in rooms that are so dark. I mean, if you have a room that's completely dark, lighten it up. Which on that same note, open up blinds. Light is the most important thing when someone's viewing your home. And if it's dark outside, turn on all the lights before you're showing. Replace broken window glass. Definitely replace any windows that are broke, even if they're cracked. A lot of times you can have a glass company come out and fix the glass. Just make sure that you get it done so it doesn't create a bad impression. Repair the roof. I think that's number 7, 10, 9, 8, 7. So repair the roof. If you have shingles popping up and things are in bad shape or whatnot, flashing's half off, get it fixed. You can do the minimum and just make sure that it looks good, or you basically get the whole new roof, okay? But just depends on what type of house you're selling and the range. Number 8, change out any dated light fixtures or fans. I think this is huge. You should change out old fans, old light fixtures. I mean, just old stuff, get rid of it. You can get contractor special lighting where there's like a 10-pack of them and put new ones in. It may be obvious that you just changed them all out, but it makes a lot better impression than if you're just sitting there with old fans, and even worse, old fans or lights that have dust on it. I mean, gosh, clean those things. But ultimately, get rid of old light fixtures. Makes a difference. Number 9, replace old drapes and window coverings. Old blinds that are dingy and disgusting, drapes that are 30 years old, get rid of them. You can get new curtains for fairly cheap. Blinds may cost a little bit more if you have custom windows, but I guarantee you it will make a lot better impression versus old dingy drapery. Last one, number 10, this is big. Fix any code violations. If you have a code violation, or maybe you did something and like you added doors to an open doorway inside, let's say a front room or whatnot, anything in general that violated a code per township, per county, you want to make sure that you get that all set, because I guarantee you it will come back to bite you. So you just want to make sure that everything is safe and everything is in working order. And actually, I'm going to throw another one on here, and that's depersonalize. Take down pictures of yourself. I've said this before in past videos, but take down pictures of yourself. Okay, I'm sure you're a great looking family, a great looking person, but take down personal pictures. Potential buyers don't want to see the owners of the home. They're trying to picture themselves in your home. And if you have pictures of your Disney trip and you're in your swimsuits or this and that, I mean, unfortunately people judge, and so they're trying to find out I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. They're trying to picture themselves in your home, so depersonalize. And also on that note, another side note to a side note, make sure that you have religious items down and anything that could create a biased opinion from your potential buyer. Because at the end of the day, you're looking at selling your home, not trying to please the buyer, just making sure that you sell your home for the most money and in the quickest amount of time. Thanks everyone for watching. That concludes another episode of the Ask Jason Gelios Show, episode 024. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. There's a lot of things that you guys could be watching and you chose to watch this, so I really appreciate it. If you found this video helpful and fun and informative, definitely feel free to share it, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can subscribe to my monthly newsletter and my weekly one, which is I send out this show to your email. A lot of people like that. I just started doing that actually. But with that said, I really appreciate you guys tuning in, and we're gonna end with this question of the week, because I know you guys love these. So do you prefer to have your windows open during the summer, or do you prefer the cold AC? Again, do you prefer your windows open in your house when it's hot out in your home, or do you prefer the comforts of AC? Thanks for watching. See you next week.
Hey, have you guys hit the subscribe button yet? If not, please do so, because I don't want you guys to miss out on valuable information. And while you're at it, you can visit my website. It's allabouttherealestate.com. Thanks for watching.